What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Card Station with your host, David Bayfield. We hope you had a wonderful holiday season if you celebrate, and if you don't celebrate, well, we hope you had a great time too. Hope you had some days off either way, and you had lots of fun with your family and friends. That's all that matters in the end. And with that, we know there's lots of newcomers that have gotten some Lorcana products under their tree for the holidays. And with that, we hope that this guy will help you get you on your way. We do see lots of people asking recently, how do I upgrade my starter deck? How do I create a deck? If you're new to the TCG genre, it is a little overwhelming, but don't worry because we all got each other's backs. So with that, we're just going to go over on how to upgrade the Amber Sapphire Starter deck. So in today's episode, we're just going to keep it relatively simple, and we're just going to go over some of the items that we're going to take out of the deck and what we're going to put in. And please smash the thumbs up button and leave a comment. What other videos would you like us to do? And don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe for more videos. The biggest thing to remember when creating any deck is to have fun. You can spend many hours into it. You just kind of get lost into it. One thing I personally like to do is I downloaded the official Lorcana app, and on there I catalog all my cards. So whatever I get, I punch it into the system, and then you can go on there and you can create your own deck and you can save it. And the best part is, as you catalog your cards, you can also see what you have. So it does help to think, okay, I have 3 of these, 2 of this, I need 1 more of these. It really helps. And you can do the same thing as I have on here on the Dreamborn Inc., as you can see. You can also keep track of everything on here. Personally, I like the app just because it's on my phone and it's just so much easier for me to work with. So without getting too crazy, we're just going to jump into what the starter deck has to offer. So as you can see here in the starter deck, you get 3 queens, which is an excellent card. You're going to be seeing her a lot. And we get 3 owls, and I'll just say as we go here, for the customization, we just take the owls out. We're going to take out the Grand Duke since we only have 1 of him, and we're going to take out the LaFoes. LaFoe is a cool card, but I just feel like in this deck he doesn't really belong. And then we got our dwarves. We're gonna switch out this Snow White for the other version of Snow White. Cruella de Vil again. She's not really a place here. She just gains evasive, nothing too crazy. Philocities. We're going to take care of him. We're going to take him out. We're going to keep, again, our dwarves. Gaston, he's definitely going to go. I'm sorry, but he kind of sucks. Not sure if you're familiar or not, but there's a much better 3-casting singer card, and that is Ariel for Amber, because she also lets you search your deck for a song, or the top 4 cards, sorry. So why would you use Gaston over Ariel? I don't know yet. Other than him, I guess, being a little stronger. We're going to keep our Belle. We're going to keep our Judy Hopps. We are going to get rid of the Pooh. We only have 1 of him. Here on Flavorsham, if I'm saying that wrong, please correct me in the comments. I'm bad for butchering names. He is a staple in a popsicle deck, which this is going to be a popsicle deck. So we're going to keep him. We're going to be adding some more of him. The Nook is going to go. We got Happy. We got the Queen. We only got 1 of her, but we're going to add a couple of more because she is amazing. Christopher Robin, he's kind of cool card. Don't see much play a lot of times if you play competitively. But overall, don't really see Christopher Robin much. He is kind of a cool card, though. We're going to get rid of him since we only have 1 of him. And this Gaston here, he is actually pretty cool. But for this deck, we're going to get rid of him. Launch is going to go. We're not going to use Launch. We're going to get rid of Painting the Roses red. We are going to keep our 4 dozen eggs. So Gumbo Pot, that's also going to go. And Fang Crossbow, it kind of sucks. I was just going to say it. Chosen character gets -2 attack this turn. Banish this item. Banish chosen dragon character. So you're not going to see that a whole lot. You're not going to get a lot of use out of that part of the card. Not a lot of dragons. Ruby does use Maleficent, but there's a lot better cards out there right now for items. And here we're just going to click over here. Now this is what the deck is going to look like here after we complete everything. So we're going to have our Queen again. We're going to have 4 of her. We're going to keep our dwarves. We got our Snow White that we switched out for. Now this one here says you pay 1 less. You pay 1 less to play 7 dwarf characters, 1 less ink. So It reduces the cost of your 7 dwarf characters. We added 4 Grammatala just because Sapphire is good at ramping up your deck, getting ink into your ink pool a little faster. So we just threw him in there, hopefully for an early little boost if we can get it, pull it off. We got our Doc, we got our Dopies, we got our Belle, we got our Judy Hops, we got 4 of her. Let's see, we added a couple of aerials just because she goes well with the items. Whenever you play an item, you may ready this character. See if we get a use out of her now. Ideally, usually when you're making any kind of deck, you want to have 4 of a specific card, 4 of each card. Sometimes you might go 3, and the odd card you might run 2, but most cases you want to have 4 cards. In this case, for this Popsicle deck, usually you want 4, but I'm just assuming a lot of people don't have maybe a pile of cards to choose from, so hopefully you have an extra Hiram Flavor Sham. So I just threw 2 of him in there for now because I'm just thinking a lot of people may not have 4 of every card. Same with Nick Wilde, he's only got 2 of him in there. Ideally you'd want 4 of Nick Wilde, because this deck here, it's going to be revolving around the dwarves and the items. That's what this deck's theme is pretty much going to be. We got Happy here for support. We got the Queen, and we added Maurice. He just gives a little bit of item support. He's a 6 ink. So let's just see here. We'll just see if we can bring him up here. Whenever this character quests, you can pay 2 less ink for the next item you play this turn, and whenever you play an item, you may draw a card. So that also helps with the draw power with this deck. The Popsicle is amazing for draw power. So here we also got Last Stand, which will help us deal with some of the baddies on our opponent's side. So ban his chosen character who was challenged this turn. That'll help hopefully take care of things. Like you could use your Grammatala, challenge a character, doesn't matter, even if it's still alive. Yeah, you play Last Stand, it's gone. 4 dozen eggs, it's a pretty cool card. It lets your characters gain resist +2 until the start of your next turn. So this will carry over through your opponent's turn after you play it. That is pretty cool. Popsicle, which is a huge card right now in the meta. When you play this item, you may draw a card and you can banish this to remove up to 2 damage, but usually you want to use that with Flavor Sham, which is why you want 4 of him, ideally in any Sapphire deck. When you play this character, whenever you quest, you may banish one of your items to draw 2 cards. And then of course you got the Nick Wilde, which pairs well with the Popsicle. When you play this character, you may return an item card named Popsicle from your discard to your hand. So you can kind of see where this is going with this here. You're going to be hopefully drawing cards, and we got a couple of lanterns to also help ease some of the cost of your other characters, and it's also there just to burn with Flavor Sham as well. You want to use his ability as much as possible when he quests. Plus he also gives 2 lore, which is awesome. So and again, everybody, you don't have to use this specific build for the upgrades. It just gives you an idea on how to upgrade your deck. Like I said, this deck here, it's all about the dwarves and the items, really. So you just want to try to play it to its advantage. And remember, have fun. You can spend many hours, like I said, building decks, and after you play a few games, you can start to realize, okay, this card I didn't get much use out of, pull it out, try adding something in. You're always going to be adjusting. That's the fun part about TCGs. Nothing ever stays the same. It's constantly evolving, and right now it's a good time to get into it because this game is fresh. It's not overwhelming like Magic the Gathering, which has been around for 30 years, or Pokemon, which has been around for 25 years. There's so many cards. It's very overwhelming for new players. This here is pretty cool, and something to keep in mind too, whenever you are making any deck or upgrading your starter decks, always keep in mind your non-inkable ratio. So in this deck here, I'm just going to show you here, it's showing us that we got 51 cards that are inkable versus 9 that are not. So that is great. That way you don't want to start with your hand too many non-inkable cards. That is your money, your currency in this game. That's like your mana in Magic or your energy in Pokemon. If you played any of those, it's going to be what puts your characters and all your items and how you're going to play things. You need that ink. So usually I try not to go over 20 on the very most if I was to be making my own deck. 20 is even kind of pushing it. that's a third of your deck. So, you know, you think about it, you got 60 cards and 20 of them are non-inkable. You don't want to start in your hand with 4 or 5. Keep that in mind. I think for non-inkables, if you can keep it down to about 16, you're doing pretty good. But I wouldn't go over 20 for non-inkables. So after we upgraded this deck, we'll just show here, you know, you got 32 Amber, we got 28 Sapphire. The deck doesn't cost overly a whole lot versus the starter deck. Now, if you just look at the starter deck cost, at the breakdown, it's $820. After one of my adjustments here, it's $22. And again, this is only just for funsies. Don't have to do what I did, just to give you an idea, and I hope it helps. And we're just going to jump into a game with this deck and just give it a whirl. And so we're just going to jump into a game here with this starter deck with the upgrades. We're not going to go ranked. We want to go to the lab, try to get something that's not going to be very competitive. We're not going to do too well against, you know, the usual bounce decks or the popsicle decks. But hopefully we can get a little more family-friendly deck, let's say. But let's see what happens. So we got couple of queens, but we got no. We're gonna discard the dwarves and see if we can get an item in our hand here. No item. Well, we might get one here, but we'll see what happens. In this case, I kind of like that I'm going first. Okay, we don't need 2 Judy. We'll throw 1 Judy, and we will play it as a queen. And try to see what our opponent's going to do here. He gave us a freebie. We'll take advantage of it. He didn't put anything out. Okay, so he's steal. Steal what? Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna throw. Yeah, we're gonna play that. Won't play the popsicle just yet. We don't want to get too excited. See what my opponent's gonna do here next. So he's gonna playing Floodborn. He's playing Steel, Amber. No, sorry, Steel Emerald. Probably a Prince John deck. Yeah, Sudden Chill. He's definitely got Prince John. He's gonna want me to discard cards. Yeah. That's the idea. Okay. Think here for a moment. We don't have really a whole lot of dwarves. We want to keep our items going. So for now, we're going to upgrade for that lore. We don't want to be discarding that. And now we're going to play the popsicle. And we got another ones. And we will pass. With the Prince John, it can be really hectic because he's going to try to make me discard my cards. He's going to have a Flynn Rider in his hand to get the 4 lore with -1 lore for every card I have in my hand. So we really got to get these. So I really want to get Judy Hops out. We're going to burn the popsicle, try to get Nick back in. Any cards I discard will be the dwarves. No. Yeah, okay, there's that Flynn Rider. So I have to discard a card. It'll be bashful for now. That Flynn Rider will be giving him 1 lore right now. Don't have a whole lot of ways to deal with that Flynn Rider. He's evasive. I can't attack him. I can't target him. I got nothing that will single him out. So it's just going to be a bit of a battle here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, we got another Judy Hops. I'm gonna discard her. Play another Judy. Play another Judy, see what we're gonna get here. We will discard the Popsicle. That way it keeps me... It's not questing. Well, we might as well keep on going. He's the only one I can hit. And that's a go. Now, so long as my opponent doesn't make me discard 3 cards. Let's see, he's got 5 to my 3. He's got the Flynn Rider. It's not getting him a whole lot of lore. He wants me to discard cards. I do like that Bucky though. I might actually end up using him in my own deck. I got a Prince John deck myself, and it's actually a Amber Emerald deck. And yeah, Bucky seems to be pretty cool. Hypnotize. Yep. We're gonna get rid of. We'll get rid of old Bashful again. So right now he's got 5 to my 5 lore. Now what's he gonna do next? Play the Sudden Chill. Yeah, seen that coming. Prince John keeps his hand full. And then he's gonna quest with the Flynn. Yep. Well, this is how we're gonna do this. Take back our Popsicle. We're gonna play our Queen. Anchor Queen, sorry. He's just gonna make me discard cards at this point. Quest, quest, quest. Not that it really matters at this point because I can't really hit him. Both his characters got war and one's evasive. I'll tell you though, when you're playing against the Prince John deck, what will destroy it is Steel. Steel hurts it because even though they have ward, you play grab your sword, so you're not targeting anything. It hits everything on the board, so it gets past the ward. Ward here states opponents can't choose this character except to challenge. But when you're playing grab your swords, you're not choosing it. And you ain't challenging it either. You're just hitting everything for 2. Alright. Oh, he's not making me discard. Lord love a duck. I got to keep my card. Now let's see, the Maurice is whenever this character quests, I don't have any items in my hand. We are going to play the Queen. We're going to keep Maurice in my hand. He did make me discard last round. We're going to put him in a position now where he has to attack me. We held on to Maurice. Just helps the Flynn Rider from getting so much lore. I don't really need to ink anything right now. Maybe if I get an item, I might play Maurice or ink. But I don't even have the ink to play him. So, makes that simple. Alright. Well, this game I didn't get much use out of the dwarves. I pretty much inked them all. Kind of swings one way or another with the starter deck. Either you get a bunch of dwarves in your hand, you want to try to get them out, or you get a bunch of items, or you get your items and you get your Haven Flavum Sham. I'm terrible at pronouncing that name. What a strange name. Lord love a duck. What were they on when they were thinking that one up? Yeah, there you go. Grab your sword, will hurt. Yeah, we'll throw him in the inkwell. That's what he's there for. What's gonna come next? Yeah, he's got to attack. He's got to attack. That's right. Well, that basket's not gonna work. Good, but you know what? He will, and he will be hard to clear off the board. We're gonna quest with her just because we don't need him hitting something with fire cannons or something. Now he's... I think I got this. You need to place another grab your swords. You can play Mother's Knows Best. That would help. And no, he said that's enough of that. That's fair. Good game. Good game. Let's just go one more try, see what happens. We're under the lab, starter deck. Yep, we'll just give it one more try. See how she plays out. Yeah, Popsicle is a lot of fun. If you're going to run anything Popsicle in your deck, for Sapphire, you definitely want to have 4 Hiram Flavor Sham. I'd say you want 4 Nick Wilds. I'd say at least 3 Judy. You could possibly could go 4, but 3 I think is all right. She's only got a one-time use. She comes into play, and you need to have an item in play. So you got to have some items in there. There, it's okay. We got a Popsicle off the hop. That's not a bad little start hand this time. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. I won the last game, so don't really care if I win or lose. I'm going second, so let me think here. We could play the Popsicle first turn. Flynn Rider. Well, we got a lot of thems. We don't need all them docks. We'll get the Queen out. And then we'll go Popsicle. And then Judy hops. The 4 dozen eggs is a cool card too. If you can make a use of it, it's a pretty cool card. Yeah, there, okay, there's the old hook. That's fair, that's fine. We got so many ground. Got another dock, 3, got a Grumpy for 4. You know what, we're gonna hold on to the Grumpy. Give ourselves a card. And we are going to quest with the Queen. I assume Hook's going to take him out here, or take her out. I drew every dock in this deck. I had 4, inked 1 already. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. Playing all the Steel and Emerald. Oh, Lord love a duck. It's a Prince John day today, I guess. Earlier on, I was just messing around before I played this, and everybody I came across had Prince John. Okay, I think here we got... I might actually... because he's going to make my characters cheaper. And he gives me 2 lore. So whenever he quests, and he's a 2/3. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try this route. We'll go this route. See what my opponent's gonna do here now. He's only got 4 cards. Gonna make me discard. What will I discard? I got a dwarf in the play. Might be nice to keep Bashful. Oh, Daisy Duck's in play. Okay, that's not good. He's got the duck into play. Okay. Well, that'll help get her into play. Oh yeah, we are going to use the Popsicle. And we will play the Popsicle. Yeah, we'll play the Popsicle. Draw another card. So now we got Belle. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next item you play this turn. I think next round I'm going to try to put Bashful out. I'll definitely try to get Bashful out in the play here. If I have to discard a card, it'll be Lantern. It's inkable, or non-inkable. Yeah. Don't hurt my feelings none. Daisy Duck is not a cool card. Not when you're on this side of the fence, it's not. It is a great card when you're on the other side of the fence. He's got 5 to my 4 lore. My opponent is thinking. So, question is, what am I going to do? Hypnotize, eh? Yeah. Well, I have not much benefit for items right now, so we will discard that item. Opponent is getting a lot of card draw. So I definitely want to get my Bashful out just for that lore. We want to try to play as many cards as we can. Alright, Grumpy's gonna go. That's okay. That's okay. So we got another Judy Hopps, eh? Okay. He's making me discard a lot of cards right now. Let's see. We will quest with him. Make that a little cheaper. We'll play Judy. We will discard the Popsicle. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna quest. No, we're going for it. Ideally, you want to take out Daisy Duck. But I don't have a lot of characters in play. I know what's going to happen if I use my... couldn't take her out. I wanted to quest to get the cheaper cost. I probably shouldn't have. What I should have done there was I should have used my dock. Yeah, we don't need the queen. Actually, you know what? We will keep the queen. The queen might help down the road here. We'll see. Not gonna have enough. I'm thinking getting the queen out in the play here. I think I missed a turn where I forgot to ink something. It's only okay. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Not much I can do about that. What I should have done was actually I should have used Doc, take out, hit Daisy, used Judy to then take out Daisy. Okay. Well, I got nothing to. So we will use Doc this round. Take out the Daisy. I'm gonna say he's probably gonna use Captain Hook, take out my Doc. So now we're just running on fumes here, folks. This is gonna be... He's got 6 to my 7. He's got cards. I do not. Okay, he's using his Hook for Judy. I would have figured he would have took out Doc. Doc is the only one that's going to give me a benefit. Oh, Tinkerbell. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's game. I can't deal with Tinkerbell. Not unless I get Last Stand. Last Stand, I could take the Tinkerbell off the board, but nah, I probably won't have anything left. I'm in a position now where I'm not going to win. Yeah, no, that is pretty well game, I think, because he's got 8. I can't even take out, let's see, I could take out his Lucifer, but then I'm going to lose my Grumpy. Tinkerbell is going to take everything out. So, you know what, we're just going to give this game to our opponent. We'll say, good game, not really, but we're just playing a starter deck. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of her, you know. It's not gonna win you tournaments, but it's just a way to show you how to upgrade your starter deck, get you the feel for the game. You're sitting around the house with the kids and the family. It's a fun little deck, you know. And you take it down to your league nights, and you can do some trades and make any tweaks. Now, personally, after this here, I would probably take out Maurice. Maurice, he's 6 ink. Never got any benefit of him. Maurice, some games don't get a lot of items in my hand. There's only actually 10 items in this deck to start with. So, as you can see, it's just fair. But it's alright though, just to give you guys and gals an idea how to upgrade your starter deck. It would be something fun for you to play with the family. So, and on that note, everybody, thanks for watching. And again, smash the thumbs up button, hit the like button, and subscribe to our videos. And we'll keep on coming.